still, the woman they raised, she won't sleep over at a guy's house she just met. Unless, of course.
Unless it doesn't feel like she just met him. Right? Unless it feels like there's this pull. Unexplainable, unexpected, undeniable. Unless it feels like it's meant to be. Because that's exactly how I feel, man.
Today we are looking at the movie Queens Don't Crawl, produced by Susan Ogutuga and directed by Omoni Oboli. Meet Mina, a young, popular and successful woman in her early 40s. She's at her friend's engagement party where she's asked to make a speech. She talks about how they have been friends for over 15 years. Then she goes on to say how frustrated she is and wishes she had maybe like a man of her own and possibly kids someday. This speech blows up and is everywhere on the internet because when she said those words, she was drunk. The next morning, she wakes up to her phone buzzing. The videos from the previous night has gone viral. She tries to explain herself to her older friend Chioma, who understands her, but Mabel doesn't get it. She thinks Mina is jealous of her. Mina is on air, and the host asks her several questions. She takes this opportunity to apologize to her friend Mabel for the things she said at her engagement party. Then the interviewer asks her if she has a man in order to avoid people creating a different narrative. She says she has a man, a tall black man living in the US who is also into real estate. Some days later, she is stranded by the roadside because she has a flat tire. A young man walks to her for help. He helps her change the tire. After helping her, he tells her his name is Dave and that he lives in the US. She is baffled and wonders if he already knows her, but is pretending not to. He says he doesn't know her and that he's not a social media person. They speak for a while before going their separate ways. Things move very fast between the two of them. He starts sending her cards, flowers. They met at this particular Amala joint where he clears her doubts by showing her proof that he lives in the US and that their meeting was destiny and was not planned. Mena tells Shoma about this guy she just met and how he is a dream. Mabel calls Shoma while they were still talking, warning them to stay away from her and her fiancé. Mina still tries to plead with Mabel, but to no avail. The news about Mina being single and bitter keeps flying online. Dave sees it, then he invites her to his house. They eat, watch movies, and drank wine. They were truly happy together, and Dave seems to be a gentleman. She sleeps over at his place that night and he took her home the next morning. When she gets home, she finds out her dad had been waiting for her. Apparently, he was worried about his daughter because of the news flying online. He only came to see her, but is not pleased that she spent the night at the man's house. Dave tries to encourage her and then he kisses her. Mabel, on the other hand, is not happy. She's still worried about her friend Mena because of the news flying, but she cannot do anything because of her over-controlling fiancé. Dave also takes Mena to see his aunt. He continues spoiling her with gifts, flowers, and dates. While on one of these dates, she tries to hide her face from the public. They really have a good time together, and it seems everything is finally falling into place. Dave feels it is time to take their 7 weeks relationship further. The relationship have always been for 7 weeks, and Dave feels it's time to take that 7 week relationship further. He goes on one knee and proposes to her. Of course, she accepted. Who wouldn't when they meet their dream man? Mina goes to tell her parents about the engagement, but both parents feel something is off. Her dad says there's something dark about this man. Her mom is worried that he is after her inheritance, but Mina tries to explain to them that Dave is ready and have no need for her money. As Mina is still at her parents' place, Dave on the other hand is at home, going through his phone. He sends some pictures from their date to someone, then he calls the person, telling the person to post the pictures online. Mina is still talking to her parents when she gets the notification. She calls Dave to tell him about it. You have already seen it. He tells her that he's going to stand by her no matter what, that he's going to protect her no matter what the people online are saying against her. She goes back to her parents and tells them that their relationship is already public and there's nothing anyone can do to stop her now. Her father pleads with her to go for a marriage counseling at least. She accepts. She tells her friend Shoma she is both scared and happy for her because she feels everything is happening so fast. She barely knows this guy. They have met for just 7 weeks, and Mina has gone through a lot in relationship to just jump into marriage with someone she barely knows. Mina tries to convince her friend that Dave is a nice person and Dave is a good man. He's the one for her, and she have waited for 40 something years for this opportunity, and she's not letting this good man slip through her. Mina goes for the marriage counseling as advised by her parents, where she meets Williams, the counselor. They discuss for a while and she finds out he is her fan. Dave tells her about the property he bought and a good investment they should go into together. He tells her to talk to her lawyer about it and says it will be a great opportunity for them as couple. She goes to an art gallery where she meets Williams again. Apparently, Williams owns the gallery. He inherited it from his late father, and according to him, he has been seeing her around but never had the courage to walk up to her. She asks him about his wife, and he tells her that she is late. The two seem to get along well. Mabel's fiance keeps postponing their wedding because he is raising money online. Mabel doesn't like it. In her word, they are not broke. Only being a controlling partner that he is, he waives her suggestion. He sees it as an opportunity to make more money. Mina goes back to the marriage counselor, and his response was for her to wait and pray. She is angry, asking why, and he says because when he asks Dave some certain sensitive question, he waves off the question without giving a proper answer. He feels Mina was ready for marriage, but Dave does not seem like someone who is actually ready for marriage, and every of Dave's response or reply to his question are not realistic. Mina feels he's just being overdramatic, just as the way her parents are, so she walks out angrily. Mina signed this paper given to her by Dave for the property worth over 320,000 US dollars. After all, he is her fiance and they are getting married anyways. Dave prepared a romantic evening for both of them, but he adds something to Mina's drink. After drinking it, she starts feeling dizzy. She wakes up the next morning to two men knocking at the door. She is told to leave the house within 5 days. Wait, Dave is not the owner of the house. He is a scammer. Everything from their first meeting was carefully planned. But his aunt was not even his aunt. Mina is shocked and she collapsed. Mabel is about to go see her friend Mina, but her fiance tries to stop her. She walks out on him. Mabel and Shoma get to the hospital to see Mina. Mina is heartbroken. She is comforted by her mom and also by Shoma. Dave is gone without a single trace. On the other hand, Mabel and her fiance sees a therapist to determine whether their marriage should continue or if they should go their separate ways because of how her fiance is so controlling. As for Mina, I guess she finally finds peace with herself and with people who genuinely care about her. This movie is produced by Susan Ogutuga and directed by Omoni Oboli. The movie is currently showing on EbonyLife Plus. Do well to watch it. And if you enjoyed this simple recap, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.